I was driving through Pennsylvania during the summer. Every mile or so, I was bombarded with massive billboards. Some had big Trump Vance logos, others had focus group tested slogans about how Harris Walls was your best choice. This in-your-face campaigning is a lot less common in Ireland. Now, obviously, parties do campaign nationwide, and there are some billboards, albeit more Irish-sized. But in a parliamentary democracy like Ireland, it's the handshake on the door that'll get candidates into the Dáil. The billboard-handshake campaigning dichotomy is essentially the political version of mass marketing versus niche marketing. Both have their place, but you need to be strategic with them. Billboard campaigning, or mass marketing in general, is a great way to spread big messages. Any consistent message a party wants to put out can be billboarded. Key points from the party manifesto, party achievements from the most recent term, that kind of stuff. A charismatic leader is great for billboarding as well. A well-liked party leader can help local candidates to get elected, even if they're not as well known themselves. Simon Harris, the Taoiseach and leader of Fine Gael, is great at doing this. Pretty much every ad Fine Gael has put out nationally on this campaign so far features him. When you see your local Fine Gael candidate's poster, you're probably going to think of Simon Harris. His conversation with kids about childcare costs, or clips of him smiling as he shakes hands with adoring constituents. You might not know the first thing about your candidate, and you can't vote for Harris, but these positive feelings spread throughout the party and help the local candidates. Handshake campaigning, or niche marketing, gives the candidate a feel for the constituency. It's only by talking to voters that you can really understand what's going on in the neighbourhood and how you can help them. If someone tells you that they need a pothole fixed and you do it, just watch them and all their friends become your biggest fans. The doorstep contact makes every candidate seem more personable, especially if the candidate is actually more likable than their party leader. Handshake campaigning is what wins votes at the end of the day. Independent candidates only have handshakes to run on. I mean, what use is it for Matty McGrath to be well liked from the telly in Portumna when he's only running in Tipperary South? It's no surprise then that independents are thriving in the polls around the country. Because in every constituency, there are independents whose only outlet for campaigning is knocking on doors and turning up to the local events. The Healy-Rae dynasty in Kerry, almost an unofficial regional party unto itself, is a great example. Jackie started off in Fianna Fáil, but he later ran as an independent. He, his two sons, and now his grandkids are extraordinarily successful candidates. In Kerry, everyone knows the Healy-Raes, and most importantly, everyone knows that they're just one phone call away. Now, large parties can't neglect billboard campaigning. There needs to be some sort of national cohesive strategy to unite the party and bolster some weaker candidates. But they typically have the resources to manage both, so it's not really an issue for them. If you're campaigning and you have to choose between the two, always go for the handshake. Politics is parochial, even in a centralised government system like Ireland. Knocking on doors and going to local events takes time. This campaigning style takes more time per voter, but the voters you earn will vote for you forever. Billboard campaigning might get a party into the next government, but handshake campaigning will get you into the Dáil forever.